Revenge can feel like sweet justice, but when it goes too far, it can destroy lives and leave lasting consequences. These 10 stories show just how dangerous and extreme revenge can become when people let anger take over their judgment. Story number 1 involves a small-town feud where two neighbors clashed over a property line. Instead of settling the dispute legally, one neighbor secretly poisoned the other's prized garden plants for years. This slow-burning revenge went unnoticed until a massive community uproar exposed the sabotage. What started as a petty disagreement escalated into criminal charges and ruined reputations on both sides, showing how vengeance can spiral out of control. However, in doing so, she publicly humiliated the accuser in front of the whole school, causing lasting trauma and sparking legal battles on both sides. One brother, feeling bitter about being left out of a family inheritance, took revenge by burning down the family home. Thankfully, no one was hurt, but the emotional and financial damage was irreversible, shattering family ties forever. This case highlights how revenge can leave lasting scars beyond the original conflict. The plot was uncovered, but not before huge scandals rocked the club and forced several resignations. This shows how revenge in competitive environments can bring down entire organizations. Story 2 is about a woman scorned who went beyond breaking up with her cheating boyfriend. A man seeking revenge for a minor insult set fire to his neighbor's property, resulting in criminal charges and years in prison. This case is a sobering reminder of how letting anger control us can lead to devastating legal and moral consequences. When caught, she faced charges of fraud and harassment, demonstrating how revenge can lead to criminal consequences and personal downfall. This included spreading false rumors and hacking accounts. The digital war escalated so intensely it involved law enforcement and civil lawsuits, proving that revenge in the internet age can be explosive and far-reaching. She hacked into his email and social media accounts, leaking personal secrets and even fabricating evidence to get him fired from his job. The damage was catastrophic. Not only did the employee end up in jail, but the company also faced lost trust, tighter security protocols, and a long road to recovery. This story shows how revenge in a professional setting can have far-reaching consequences. The lesson: sometimes the best revenge is walking away and focusing on your own peace. This cyber revenge didn't just end their relationship, it destroyed his career and social life, proving how digital retaliation can be far more damaging than physical confrontations. His escalating threats and stalking behavior eventually landed him behind bars. This chilling tale illustrates how revenge can quickly turn into dangerous harassment and legal troubles. Story 3 takes us into the world of corporate revenge, where an employee fired unfairly returned to sabotage the company's servers, causing millions in losses. In Story 4, a man's obsession with his ex led him to vandalize her new partner's car repeatedly over several months. Story 5 is especially chilling. A teacher who was falsely accused of misconduct plotted an elaborate scheme to expose the accuser as a liar. Story 6 tells of a sibling rivalry gone horribly wrong. Story 7 is a tale from the sports world. A player, bitter about being cut from the team, planted false evidence to frame the coach for illegal activities. Story 8 involves a woman who, after a bitter divorce, secretly drained her ex-husband's bank accounts and sabotaged his new relationship. Story 9 centers around an online influencer who, after being publicly humiliated by a rival, launched a massive smear campaign. Finally, Story 10 is perhaps the most extreme. These stories reveal how revenge can spiral out of control, turning what might feel justified in the moment into tragic consequences that hurt everyone involved.